Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Steel Twins recording studio in the cherry capital of the world, Traverse City, Michigan. Give it up for your host for today, the Cannonball, the Cannon, the Steel Twins. What's up, everybody? It is Saturday afternoon, and you know what that means. It is the next episode of Season 20 of the legendary voice acting. I'm Skyvive down roasting gavel. Woohoo!
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Zion, he has entered the chat.
Yep, he's hopped off the bus and he's on his way down. Where are we dropping, boys?
And the cool dude, the cool off dude. Thank you so much for following. He is on Kick right now.
Yep.
He has actually. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you for following. Yes. So for those of you who are brand new, who have never seen this before and are not quite sure what to make of it, who are these guys? What do they do? Well, I'll tell you. We take games that have a crap ton of dialogue and we act out the voice lines. And we give the characters on screen even more character and development. And sometimes we, amplify the drama of the situation. A lot of times, we just goof off for the fun of it. This is our 20th project. We've been doing this for about 5 years now.
Yep, pretty much.
5 or 6 years. The years go by so quickly. But yeah, we've been doing this for about 5 years. This is season 20 of voice acting. It feels weird seeing Andy without glasses. Has he ever had glasses?
Well, I have had glasses, but I will tell you I'm wearing contacts right now. You see, I have not had I've had problems with my eyes, so I forced myself to wear glasses until I realized I was diagnosed with blepharitis. Then I took a couple eye drops. And a couple months later, I was relieved and I was allowed to wear contacts, and here we are.
Absolutely. You betcha. One of my favorite cases. Blade King 20 drops into the chat, says, time to be a samurai.
Yeah,
you betcha.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So, yeah, that segues beautifully into today's episode. So, obviously, this season we're redoing the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney game from the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy that was remastered and released several years ago. The very first time we did this game in voice acting, it was Season 5, and we used a Nintendo DS emulator to, showcase the game. All of the emotion, none of the graphics. So we decided that since Justice for All got the remaster treatment, and
Trials and
Tribulations got the remaster treatment, we figured the original deserved a remaster.
I forgot my parachute in my mom's house.
Nah. Well, listen, don't you? You're supposed to have your glider on you, though, right?
Yeah.
Fortnite joke. Anyway, so yeah, Zion the Potato has joined us. I think he was with us since season.
He was with us in season 12.
Yeah, season 12, which is all the way back to
Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. He was also known as Zion Boyman, but
yeah, I think we like him as Zion the Potato, though. I mean, that just has a good ring to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So whether you're on Kick, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, or whether you're joining us from our Twitter page, we thank you guys so much for hopping in and joining us this afternoon. And before we get on with the show, Package, what do you got going over on the Brother channel?
Well, you got Nostalgic Monday with Bomberman 64, the second attack. You got we tried doing the. I did make an announcement that there was a special Mario Day edition of Nintendo Tuesday. That didn't happen. We may want to do that in the near future, or maybe we just
sometime this week or next week.
Buddy! No Shotbot TTV is in the house. The boys are back in town. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Yep.
Right.
Our good friend, the artist formerly known as Big Willie Dubs, he stopped off this channel earlier today because we were streaming The Outside Blitz, which will be available for all football fans very soon, the latest episode, on Odyssey, Spotify. Yes, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
But meanwhile, back to my channel.
Back to the brother channel.
Yeah, so Wednesday I brought you FPS Wednesday with Borderlands, and I managed to knock out the second arena of Mad Moxie's Underground Riot. And I may be getting to the third one next week, and then I'll bring you Claptrap's Robot Revolution. Indie Thursday, I brought you a new game called Escape from Ever After. And if you've played Paper Mario, then you'd definitely be familiar with the gameplay style and the humor of that game. But instead, it's basically a fairy tale corporation that apparently it's like. How do you think about this?
Have Shrek collide with Office Space. That's what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the game for Indie Thursday going forward. We do have plans about voice acting with, Under the Island, which is inspired by Legend of Zelda. I'll look into that too. Maybe I'll play that ahead of time. So bad to the point where they need therapy.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, it was pretty. It's pretty sad. I mean, Pinocchio. We ruined Pinocchio's birthday. Mother Goose was quote, wanting the torches to be lit because it was affecting her mental health. A lot of cute real world twists in a fantasy world. So anyway,
yeah, the writing's strong, no doubt about
very
that. Strong writing, strong humor, and all that stuff. The only downside is, the repetitive battle scenes. It's like grinding.
Well, that's what Paper Mario was. You had to keep fighting enemies, getting the grind in, but then the cutscenes are worth it. So
yeah, and I haven't streamed since, unfortunately. And in fact, if you guys have been repeatedly getting notifications that I've been going live over and over and over again, despite the fact that my channel is offline. Maybe that's because there's been a glitch in the system, so I decided to log out of my account and then log back in, and just let me know if you continue to see those notifications on mine, because I looked at my stream summaries. They have been out of whack as of recently. They've been incorrect, so to speak.
Yeah. So yeah, for some reason he kept going live when in fact he wasn't going live. So hopefully he's fixed that. That'll definitely put an ease on my notifications, and I'm pretty sure all of you were probably getting tired of, there's a new stream. Damn it. Oh, there's a new stream. Damn it.
Yeah, and here's the thing. There's no way I've been possibly streaming for one day, 20 hours and 20 minutes while playing that game,
No, that's, yeah.
No, not happening.
Well, not yet anyway. So, but anyway, that's what we have going on, and obviously, voice acting is going to probably be either Saturday morning or Friday evening. It's my schedule personally is very chaotic, so it's kind of impossible to put a schedule together, and I haven't even considered streaming my own games. I've been sticking mostly to voice acting, mostly sticking to the Twins format, because that's how we got in here. Sounds like there's a snake in the system trying to get loose. Snake?
And now it's Wendy Oldfart's time to feel the wrath of me, and it's also time to uncover the bull piss. Why not?
Perfect segue, Zion. I could not agree more. Let's get to our second favorite part of the show. You guys know the deal by now. If you have a cap to your bottle or a pin on your can, you go ahead and pull that pin back or twist that cap off.
What's a twisty twist? Yes.
Hey, Cannon. What time is it?
It's time to get bombed.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, y'all. Legendary energy, epic focus, zero sugars, no artificial colors, and that's the way to go.
And it tastes like Welch's grape juice.
I was gonna get C4 Skittles, but I couldn't find any anywhere.
That's fine. We can always find it later.
Live scene.
Thank you for pointing me in the right direction, dear brother. Let's get this on the road.
Oh, my dear fellow.
I might want to do that game again, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, just for kicks and giggles.
Why not?
I'll tell you what, it won't even be a voice acting project. It'll just be its own playlist. So, So anyway, yeah, buddy.
Oh, and another idea on my stream. If I feel like I can, if I feel like it, I would do like a voice acting redux, and just go to a specific scene on Ace Attorney.
Oh yeah, and then just like put it in as a video clip. I'm all over that. Hey, No Shot has a suggestion.
Yeah,
hit us with it. Hit us with it, Will.
Do tell.
Yeah, we're all ears. So while he's typing that up,
I wish Phoenix had the vest in the old games.
Yeah, you know what? He looked pretty dapper in the later games in Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice.
Yeah.
Spirit of Justice. But so enlarge your camera so the people can see you guys better. Well, you know what? I think we can do that. Here, why don't we start the episode? And then I can enlarge the camera to see if we keep it in the lower left-hand corner to kind of see, so that you guys can see the gameplay as best you can, and the scenes, the scenery. So anyway, so we've so in the two cases we've done, we've saved Larry Butz from a certain death and wrongful conviction. In his, we found Frank Sawhit to be the true culprit behind Cindy Stone's murder. That's a good appetizer.
And then in episode 2, Turnabout Sisters, Maya Fey was indicted for the murder of her own sister, Mia Fey. Yeah. However, it was turned out that after a frivolous investigation and finding out that April May had wiretapped Mia Fey's phone, we did find the mystery man behind the mystery man who checked in with Miss May, who was revealed to be Red White of Blue Corp, who actually is the true culprit behind the murder of Mia Fey.
And actually, he had purple hair and a purple suit, so his fashion sense was absolutely terrible.
And Phoenix Wright was on trial, and I was like, what the piss?
Yes, absolutely. So, but yeah. Now we're moving on to the next case. It's kind of an offshoot, but it's a fan favorite, around here too. A children's TV show is wildly popular, but one of its actors is found murdered, and
another one of the actors is indicted for that murder.
Yeah, but we know Will Power. We know that wouldn't happen. He's being framed. So, what are we talking about? Tune in now for episode 3, Turnabout Samurai.
Good news. The check cleared. It's go time. Rah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
That's the opening to Ninja Gaiden. The moon? No, it is you who shall gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
Which was an actual show. I wish that too.
Push it on and maybe we'll get it there.
Put it on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices.
So give me okay. I'll load the first screen.
That rocked.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay, well while he's working on that, I will tell you that there was a concert featuring the music of Ace Attorney of the orchestra, and the encore presentation of the encore presentation of said concert was indeed the theme of
the Steel
Samurai
Neo Old Tokyo.
Yes.
That is actually pretty sweet.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shrink this a little bit here. That's about as good as we're gonna get it.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Well, is that big enough for you, or is it still too small?
That's what she said. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
That rocked. See you in hell, Evil Magistrate.
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Yeah, who are you to doubt the Steel Samurai?
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Yeah, bruh, really? That joke? Yes, Zion, I went there. Say it to my face, Bill Goldberg.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a minute. Let me bring up something. Yeah,
first we got to do that, and then.
Yep.
Oh boy. Anyway, young, like how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
I find you guilty. Why? Yes.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I would want to be too. That guy sounds awesome. Mm-hmm. I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients.
Famous last words.
Right. A month has passed since my last trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
It'll be okay.
I'm sure. At least I don't have a big ass, mega-minded ass forehead, Maya.
Hey.
Come on.
Don't be dissing
Yeah.
the young lady's head. Come on now.
How dare you?
I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ring, ring, ring,
Ring his phone.
Get your phone. Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
She's being rude to Nick. And the Book of Potato, it says, those who diss Nick shall be roasted by Zion. Okay, but you know, I guess the heat level matters on what. Okay, the heat meter on dissing Phoenix is proportionate to the heat meter of Zion's roasting. Okay, so we'll put that into law. Anyway, isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick.
October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Company law offices. Maya's here, watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the real lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays a villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke.
No. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Ring, 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 it's your phone.
Hold on a second. Ding, ding, ding. And ding. Okay.
Really?
Anyway.
How does this happen?
Yes? Wright and Company law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
Well,
Let's go to. Well, we already know what we're doing. We're moving. So, all right, let's just go to the detention center and talk to this dude. Charge!
October 16th, detention center, visitors room.
I love doing that.
And mind you, if you're seeing this but you see an ad and you don't like ads, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button.
That's right. What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice.
Come on, Maya. Whoa. What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong.
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. Oh, boy. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Didn't want to wreck their dreams, but
That's what I thought I said.
Oh.
this is didn't you?
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
But for Maya, I'll make my roast light, like calling her a poopy head.
Call her a potato.
Nick?
What?
Nick? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
All right.
Well, let's talk.
Obviously. Jeez. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the Evil Magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Just because he looks like Wolverine doesn't mean he's Wolverine. Yeah, I agree. He looks more like Sabretooth.
I thought Shi Long Lang looked like Sabretooth.
Good point. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon. Okay, the Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is?
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the Evil Magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the Evil Magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Powers' alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired.
That figure on that we just saw.
Oh, yeah, the figure in the background?
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. Don't knock until you try it, Nicholas Wright. You're right, that is correct. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs.
You're on.
All right, someone actually slept during a murder. Yeah. Where have we heard that story before?
Yeah.
You know, Athena Sykes passes out in the Space Museum.
Not to mention the fact that man on guard took a cat nap.
While Juan Carita got murdered. Well, anyway.
Yeah, check the archives in case you missed that. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Theme discovered.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Oh, great. It's Granny Smith.
Yep, there she is.
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident that came to snoop around. Youths today, some know about some noisy of a sightseeing. What's your time and place like this? Don't you have to you don't you always not like West with me if she come a lawyer too. Sounds like a late please we don't serve with my different places. I'm saying Sammy close. He's gonna come today. Those all called in.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
She looks like a Men in Black alien. Yes, I agree with that. Okay, the studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Well, wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The Evil Magistrate. He's been reduced to plain village now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
All right, Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer.
We all know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
All right. Well, we'll see about that. Talk to us about Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Reasons for suspicion.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's a killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Well, we gotta move.
Well, anyway, yeah, we gotta move. We gotta go back to the detention center. Hello? How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
I do not like her smile.
Nope, me neither.
Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay, so talk.
Your alibi.
Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
Hey, Craven the Hunter, no luck.
What? No, I never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. The security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course.
Where's my bazooka? Powers request added to the court record.
Didn't you leave it at home? Super Mario RPG reference.
Document for...
I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Alright, so we're moving back to the studio.
And then present.
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes. I recognize the bull childish scrawl.
Powers request given to the security lady. Actually, I brought it in my back pocket. Ooh.
Thinking would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions.
Pal? I wonder who we're gonna run into.
And the design also says how? Anime logic.
Yeah.
The good detective told me himself.
Gumshoe!
Yeah.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
Guide map of global studios added to the court record.
Okay. Okay, we're moving. Outside Studio 1.
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Oh, look at this. There's
Wow.
there's a tree that fell over.
And that statue was beheaded.
Oh, man.
But how?
What could have possibly caused that? Anyway.
There's a camera up there, too.
Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault.
I ain't paid shit.
I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always a next case.
Yeah, yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I see he's a character, all right.
All right,
All right.
Investigation.
So, how is your investigation going, Detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record.
Time of death, October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear.
All right, reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? Ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady.
I need to work on my pitches.
About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
Decisive evidence.
What kind of evidence?
Well, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Hold up. What time did Al Pullback say the first time?
It was between 1 to 2:30. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found.
Well,
Wendy is telling the truth. Thank fuck.
I'm not sure about that. We gotta prove that.
She's telling it. Well, let's find out. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get the photo. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
All right, so I'm gonna present. I want to look at this. Okay, never mind. I didn't get the photo. Let's look at this thing, because this might be important.
Yeah.
The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind.
Well, the semi-truth until we uncover the bull piss.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because
things aren't always what they seem.
What kind of a monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1. Left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Oh. Okay, so oops. No clues here.
Check the camera. Oh.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Bull piss. The wind can't be that strong unless the statue is flimsy.
Well, take a look at the size of that head. I mean, the neck would probably be pretty, Okay. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you gotta do is look at the data, and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307.
That could be important.
Yeah, it's very, very important. Remember that. That must be the camera ID number. Okay. I wonder what happened. Well, we can't look at the cameras while the old bag is there. So, we're moving to... Oh, I guess we can't go there. Let's just examine that, because we probably can't get in. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
It looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they want to keep the non-employees out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks for reminding us, Zion.
Yep, absolutely. Well, let's go back to the main gate.
Nick, look. It's security ladies in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need the teeth to chew on them.
Hey, you. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Let's try to look at it, but she's gonna flip out on us. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, don't touch it!
No, can't do that. So talk. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
All right. Reason for suspicion.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see?
So there's an hour and a half time difference.
The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. No, it wasn't her. She wouldn't kill anybody.
Mr. Hammer.
Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh, yes. He was great as a bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest. Back in the day, making a star like him play the Evil Magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Automatic camera. About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay. Well, what does story mode tell us? We're moving back to the office.
October 16th, Wright and Company law offices.
What's going on, Nick? Howard said he was sleeping in his dressing room, but now there's a photo of him going to the studio?
Don't look at me. How should I know?
Now what does story tell? What to do?
What to do? What do you think?
That photo the detective was talking about is the problem here.
Well, it's hard to say without seeing the actual photo ourselves. But if it is Powers in that photo, his alibi is shot.
Maybe that was at different times?
Could be. Only one person went to the current scene of the crime before the murder took place.
Or he sleepwalked.
That's another theory. And there's a photograph to prove it.
I guess it makes sense that the person is the killer then. What do we do, Nick?
Maybe there was someone else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers. Let's take a look. Maybe that security lady missed someone.
One thing's for sure, if there are any clues, they'll be in that studio.
Well, what's story tell us?
Well, we're moving back to the main gate because... Okay.
What does story mode tell us again?
Okay, we're going to the employee area because we have the authority now.
October 16th, Global Studios employee area.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Hold up. Was the guy in the photo dressed as a samurai?
I mean, we haven't seen the photo yet, so we don't know. But, I mean...
Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Well, let's move it.
All right, let's move into the dressing room.
October 16th, Global Studios, dressing room.
Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake.
All right, let's
examine the bed. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday.
Yeah, what's in that bag?
Yeah, what's in the bag?
Huh? That's supposed to be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
An employee card key. That must be Powers's. I was just thinking ahead. Yep. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow.
Card key added to the court record.
Card key for studio employees. Grants entry into Studio 1.
Well, let's go use it then.
All right, we're moving.
Studio main gate.
And we're moving
To outside Studio 1. And then move. Actually, no. Examine. See if they can. Let's use that card.
the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened.
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
All right, let's get to it.
Inside Studio 1.
And there's the scene of the murder. October 16th, Studio 1.
Well, what is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't that give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real.
Well, the Evil Magistrate did die here, and the Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Now there is the infamous argument between a stepladder and a ladder.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry.
Yes!
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. Okay, director's chair.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clapped at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action.
This girl is more troubled than I thought. Okay, so let's look at this. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Well, maybe there might be a reason for that.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you, no touching that.
Was this like...
Hey, you! No touching that!
Sorry. My partner is kind of,
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Shit!
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Okay.
Let's talk to her.
All right, let's talk to her. The day of the crime, and okay.
Well, why is Detective Gumshoe's theme playing with this character? I don't get it.
Well, we're investigating a crime scene, so we're kind of doing detective-y stuff.
That might work.
Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place.
Completely random thing. Fulbright reminds me of All Might.
Fulbright reminds me of All Might.
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
From My Hero Academia.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's another thing we have to watch one of these days. Will Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him.
The brother that says, I am here.
I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am?
Well, what kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Well, we don't have the actual photograph yet, do we?
Yeah, we'd like to get our hands on it if we could.
Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something...
Get that. Could you try again?
No, Siri.
No, shut up.
Stop. Oh, boy. Okay.
Let's try it again.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Hold on a minute. I'm thinking. Only one page. Purple check mark. Oh, so somebody on Spooky's crew got a purple check mark. Yay!
All right, great.
Well, whoever that may be, I don't know. But well, continue.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Well, seeing someone.
Sensing someone.
Yeah. Okay.
So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's go talk to that lady.
All right, well, we're moving.
Moving back
Back to the main gate.
October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Well, let's talk to her. Assistance claim.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What? What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dared question me? All right, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth like there was no tomorrow. Say this is a new thing. Well, I saw this. You told me nothing about you. I was doing else. Like we do crazy.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
All right, let's examine it. Let's go get that photo.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Try it.
Try it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of the security camera.
ST1307.
Bam! Thanks, Zion.
There. Entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
The brother. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought something popped up. Whoa.
Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one on the computer.
Then where's the first one?
Uh-oh. Powers photo added to the court record.
Taken at the gate between the entrance and the studios, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Hey, Nick, can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah,
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy so too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next Evil Magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Nah.
Can't be.
To be continued. Well, we're only an hour in. Let's do it. Let's keep going.
Oh, I can't wait for this next part.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember replaying that moment over and over again, and I get to relive that one more time.
Yeah, the one when Lindy Oldbag first gets on the stand.
Mm-hmm.
Strap in, kids.
October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. All right. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October the 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Right, here's Detective. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Skip it. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record.
This spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand.
Okay, here we go.
Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. It's particular minute. She belongs to the old man. I'm really something to something children will make fun of you because you can't believe it. You know, it's just the one that kept in the chest. When you call me old bag, just crying because what do you see?
Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Oh, such a classic. Anyway.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
All right, time for the witness testimony. The witness's account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning.
What kind of errands? Anyway,
it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe those errands are irrelevant, but I'm still pressing her on it.
I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, time for a little cross-examination time.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning.
Hold it! What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Okay, so we're back.
Certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
I think we're presenting a photo.
Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Ms. Old Bag. No, hold on a second. Let me see this.
Taken at the gate between the entrance
and
and
the studios, October 15th, 2 p.m. So, yeah.
It was photo number 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is photo number 2.
Where's the first one?
Yeah, where's the first one? Anyway, you've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Ms. Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that Powers, right? Yeah.
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. My mama? Oh, hell no.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I went to court yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Ms. Witness.
Smart man. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
Okay. What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised?
Completely different build. I can see it. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
Yeah, how do you know it, then?
The man in the photo, witness testimony time.
I never see anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture.
Shut up, old bag.
You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. But if he broke the tip of the spear, then what is that thing?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you broke the prop, I mean, granted that, it was just a prop and he just got a different one, but still.
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Phrasing.
Yep. You want to see what story says?
Sure.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run through the action scene.
Hold it. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, and poor old Hammer, the Evil Magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Hold it. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear. The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Oh, okay. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record.
Samurai spear updated in the court record.
The murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape.
Now, what about the spear in the photo? Does that have duct tape in it?
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Oh, it's different, isn't it? Is it?
Let's take a look. It's that one.
Oh, it's a little. It's
No, it is different. Look at that.
yeah. It's completely different. But let's see.
Yeah, apparently spanked his ankle pretty bad.
I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it.
Oh.
We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important.
Yes, it is.
The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Object.
Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
All right, witness testimony time. Witness's account continued.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. All right, what does the story tell us?
Yeah, I kind of forgot where this went.
Yeah.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Nope.
Now we're showing the photo, but why? Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Ooh. You know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
They might address the first photo. We don't know what the first photo is.
That's the point. That very computer printed out this photo, Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day, yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Me? You want your mouth, whippersnapper? The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than a steel samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Oh, jeez.
Order! I see. Your testimony, please. All right, witness testimony time. The other person. That might be.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
Come on.
Stop it. Come to think of it, now we remember throwing out one photo that day.
What is that? Ms. Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Jesus Christ, the other person.
Cross-examination time. What does story mode tell us?
Okay, I'm gonna go through. Hold it. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection! Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a train that goes into the employee area.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
The crane has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh,
And?
They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What? What?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade?
Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. The boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
All right.
You know, a kid couldn't possibly have done it. There's got to be more to it.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone who would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. And what does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let's hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
It could have been the assistant girl, because it definitely couldn't have been the security. Well, we're probably gonna go with Old Bag. It was the security lady, Wendy Old Bag.
Who?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they'd been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Old Bag.
What? Whippersnapper?
Okay, that's good logic.
Order. Is this true, Old Bag?
Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you.
Ms. Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume, then slipped into Studio One, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Hey, T-Boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further.
Every time.
The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Ms. Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
And so does Oldbag. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could beat my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
It's the spear, the card key. Take that. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio One. However, you need a card key to enter Studio One. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Ms. Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
There you go. Oh, wait.
Wait a second. I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
What the shit?
My lips were sealed. Witness testimony. What's he saying?
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. there were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Huh?
Ms. Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Well, let's see. Okay, story mode time. Let's see what they said.
Global Studios, go ahead.
Global Studios want me to keep quiet on something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Hold it! Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Yeah, remember
Yes,
that
there
tree?
was,
Remember-
yes.
Yeah, remember that tree was blocking that path.
Yep.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the path where the monkey's head was falling over.
Half of the monkey's head was falling over.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but take a break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Ms. Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I missed a lot. Yeah, sorry about that. But, okay.
Either you weren't watching or you're...
Yeah, probably had something to do. That's no big deal. You could always watch the replay in the archives.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.
To be continued.
1 minute, 1 hour, 40 minutes, 43 seconds. What do you think?
I think this is a good place to cut it off for now.
Yeah.
So, we will save our progress up to this point. We will overwrite the selected data. because we have plans for later tonight, and that is where we are going to go to intermission. So we will be here this time next week, or around this time next week, to produce episode 3 and part 2 of Turnabout Samurai. So we really look forward to bringing you that, and then we'll probably tumble right into Turnabout Goodbyes. So
I don't know. I think I think this one might be a meaty one. But.
Yeah, it is kind of meaty. It is. It truly is. So until then, kids.
And don't forget, we may pop up tomorrow or some other time to bring you a very special Mario Day stream.
Yes, that's right.
Sweet Baby Ray's, we're in for a Scooby snack. Scooby-Doo!
That's right. So tomorrow, you're going to see me in a Mario costume. You're going to see him in a Luigi costume. And we're going to do some fun Mario Day stuff.
Yep.
I can't wait.
And I'm bringing a second controller.
Absolutely. So, until next time, kids, I'm the Cannonball Alex Steele.
I am the Package Andrew Steele.
We are the Steel Twins, and we are for real.
Top Guys out. Oh, God, I'd pay to see that. Yes, absolutely. I'm definitely screenshotting when you do.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep,
yes.
we will definitely do a 5-second pose for you. Ciao.
And with that, pow, we're gone.
And before we go, I am gonna grab a sound.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be a pretty simple sound.
Let's go.
See you then.
Yep.